Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. Significant changes announced today in the fight to provide direct access to 911.
It's a push from an East Texas family to make sure lives are not lost due to phone systems. The push started after the death of Carrie Renee Hunt. She was murdered in a Marshall hotel room, allegedly by her ex-husband. Hunt's daughter tried repeatedly to dial 911 from the Baymont Inn, but never got through because she didn't dial an extra 9. KLTV7 Investigates went back to that hotel months later and tested 911 for ourselves, finding out we could reach 911, but the wrong hotel registered at the police department. After our report, those problems were fixed, and our Cody Lillick was there today as major steps were made to allow access to 911 in this follow-up to a KLTV7 investigation.
It was a largely unknown problem until a tragedy in Marshall brought it to light.
This is a problem. And it's not just in Marshall, Texas. This is everywhere.
Congressman Louis Gohmert joining FCC Commissioner Ajit Pai and other leaders in Marshall. It's where the call from the daughter of Carrie Hunt would have been received if the hotel allowed direct dialing of 911. The past year has been difficult for the Hunt family, but they want to prevent a future tragedy. One of those helping to fix the system, FCC Commissioner Ajit Pai, who said nearly 70% of the largest hotel chains have now required direct dial to 911.
By and large, every single hotel that we've been in contact with wants to solve this problem, and they recognize that the top priority they have is the safety of their guests.
The commissioner finding out his own office in Washington does not allow direct dialing.
Before I left here for Texas, I dialed 911, and what you hear is a recording that says, essentially, this is just a recording. If you need operator assistance, you please dial 0.
It's a problem many in Washington never knew about.
If you're in my office and you have a problem, 911 will get you out. Thank you, Carrie. I didn't even know or think about it before her.
It's been something that's difficult to do, but when a 9-year-old looks at you and tells you I tried but it didn't work, that's your fault, not hers. And it wasn't that child's fault, it was responsible adults' fault. And only responsible adults are going to fix it.
To make sure help is there
911, what is your emergency?
when seconds count. In Marshall, Cody Lillick, KLTV7 News.
The FCC commissioner notified the chairman their phones need to be repaired to allow 911 dialing. He says by the end of the year, they hope to have the problem solved at 24 major hotel groups. And most multi-line phone manufacturers now ship their phones with direct dialing as a default option.